Hey everybody, I'm back with a new video. My first at-home stand-up of the new year. So make sure you guys like and subscribe it, and to be notified when I'm doing more videos again. Let's get down to it. Alright, so one time I had a customer ask me for vitamins, right? But there's a but. The way she asked me though, she asked me for, here's how she asked me. So she's like, I'm doing my thing at work, blah, 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 putting stuff here, putting stuff there in the right places where it goes. She comes up to me and she's like, I'm looking for pills, vitamins. And I'm looking at her like, are they pills or are they vitamins? Which one was it? She was pretty much high. Okay, she was pretty much high. For her to first say pills, then vitamins, and I'm like, is it pills or vitamins? Because I highly doubt it's both. So after she says that, I'm like looking at her like, oh, honey, you're high. You're high, honey. Like, you're high. So I'm like, you can check our vitamin section. I don't know what you're looking for, but you can check our vitamin section. So she's like, okay. Like, I'm like, Jesus Christ, like, people in drugs. And another thing that these customers do, okay, they'll ask me, they'll like, look at the vitamins and they're like, which one do you think is the best? Like, which one do you think is good to use? And I'm like, I'm 150 pounds. I'm skinny as hell. Like, does it look like I take vitamins? Does it look like I pump the iron? No, I don't. So I don't know which vitamins are the best. I don't know. Okay? Don't know. As simple as that. I was just like, my best guess is that one because there's a leaf on it. This one doesn't have a leaf, but that one does. So go with the one with the leaf. That's what I tell them. That's the only thing I can tell them. Go with the one with the green lid. Not that one. That one has gray. Gray, I mean, it is an okay color. Green, flashy. Everyone likes green. It's color grass. Go with that one. That's like the advice I give for vitamins. I'm not the guy to go to for vitamin advice. I'm sorry. And the thing that doesn't make sense, another thing that doesn't make sense, besides people asking me for vitamin advice, like those anti-vaping commercials, don't vape, blah, blah, blah. I seen an ad one time, okay, on YouTube. I seen an ad one time. I said, Doc, like, I heard vaping causes COVID. Is that true? What moron is gonna ask that? These anti-vaping commercials suck. It's not realistic. No wonder why people do it. And another thing too, vaping causes smoking. No, it doesn't. Bob him on the nose. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Dude, people were smoking way before vaping was a thing. Okay? People were smoking before vaping was a thing. Matter of fact, people will smoke first and then vape. Should be the opposite. Smoking causes vaping. Because I'm pretty sure it does. I don't know. I don't do it. I don't know. But, yeah, but these ads suck. They're not realistic. They're stupid. It's good to just make people do it more. Because they suck. Okay? They suck. No one's gonna, you know what? Nah. Is that how they think it's gonna go? You know what? Not today. That's not how it's gonna go. They're just gonna, like that one scene in Pinocchio where he's trying to smoke the cigar. That's how it's gonna go, dude. That's how it's gonna go. So you failed very bad at ads and advertisements. You failed bad. And another thing that doesn't make sense. People who bring books to a pool. I can understand the beach, because the water is not The water's far from the sand. Well, actually, not far from the sand. Far, whatever spot you're in on the sand, that's how far the water is. Compared to whatever spot you are in on the beach in the sand. The pool, depending on what park you go to, it's not that very spacey. So if someone like me does a cannonball and your butt gets wet, I'm the a-hole, right? Say, no, you're the a-hole. Who brings a book to a pool? The park? Yes. The funeral? In case you get bored. Yes. In case you get bored. But a pool? Come on. That's on you if your book gets wet, not me. Should read at home, you fuck. You know what I find entertaining? When racist people get knocked out on the internet. That is pretty much entertaining. It's entertainment. Like the guy that got hit with a twisted tea can. You know how mad that guy, and the guy he was saying that thing to, ooh, that boy was mad. He whacked him with that can. You know how mad you have to make somebody to get hit with a can? No one ever got hit with a Pepsi can or a Coca-Cola can. The fact that you made an individual so mad by saying something so hateful to him, he's just like, you know what? I'm gonna whack him with this. And the dude got whacked. Like, come on. And then not to mention he got whacked. The dude wanted to fight the guy, and it's like, my guy, you got hit with a can. Like, even Joe Rogan, oh! Even Joe Rogan did that when you got hit. This is not going to go well for you. He got hit with punches. He got up, started to fight the dude. The dude took up to the ground and started giving him the good old ground and pound. And then after that, the guy gets up. I'm okay. I'm okay. Bro, you're not okay. You just got hit with a can. Sit down, champ. Or chump. More like chump. Not champ, chump. Because guy was a scumbag. And plus, he didn't even have a mask on to begin with at a store. So that there, right there, should tell you that this guy's up to no good. The other guy had every right to hit him with a can. This is a cup. I don't know why I keep saying can and lifting this. But the guy had every right to hit him with that can. And punches too. So that's another plus. It's just funny. Like the racist people run their mouths and then boom, get dropped. That's hilarious. Talk shit, get hit. The old that saying goes, talk shit, get hit. That's how it goes. So, and that thing went viral too, so that guy his identity is everywhere. The face is everywhere. But it's just hilarious. Like, come on. Like you watch every video of like a racist person going off, it doesn't end well for them. Like, what do you think is gonna happen when you say that? You're gonna get hit. No one's gonna walk away from the situation. You're gonna get slapped. You're gonna get slept. They're gonna whack you and hit you until you essentially bleed. Come on. Think. It doesn't work out for these people, and yet they still want to do it. Think. Okay? No one thinks anymore. No one thinks anymore. It's like the customers at my job. Not really customers, more like the shoplifters at my job. Those people don't think at all. Okay? So I had an encounter the other day, right? I encountered a shoplifter the other day. What was different about this shoplifter was he had one leg and he was on crutches. On one leg with crutches. Like literally, he only had one leg. Not like, when I say one leg, I don't mean like it was injured, like stumped. But I think you people get the point. So I'm doing my thing when I say doing my thing, I'm working, whatever you want to say. So I'm working, and my coworker was like, "Hey, yo, Kyle, man. Like, I had a few customers, like, keep an eye on him because I heard customers say that he was shoplifting." So I'm like, all right. At first he said lady, so I'm like watching the lady. I'm thinking, where's this lady at? And then I'm at the register, and then our security guy's like looking at him. He's like, "Hey, remember me?" The dude's like, "Yeah." And the security guy goes, what did I say about come back in here? So the dude leaves, and then as he's leaving, I'm done at the register, and that same coworker was like, "Kyle, I meant to say him. I know I said a girl, but I meant to say he. That guy was shoplifting." So I'm like, come on. So obviously he didn't get far. He's on crutches. So he was still in front of our store. So me and the security guard go out there, and he's making the typical shoplifter saying, "I'm not stealing." Da da da. Like, and you could tell he had something in his shirt, like the box shaped up was inside of his shirt. So the security guy's like, "Oh yeah," and like giving him the good old pat down. Obviously he had stuff on him. They're giving him the good old pat down, getting our items from him. Like, dude, really? Like, come on. The box is just showing from the top of your shirt. Come on. And then all of a sudden, the security guy pulls out a Miller can. So I'm like, "Where'd you get that Miller can?" And he's like, "I got it from CVS." So I'm like, "All right, let me see the receipt." He said something. I forgot what he said, but I couldn't hear him, but it's pretty obvious he didn't have a receipt. So we got all of our items. I'm holding them, and I'm like, I asked him again, "Where'd you get that can?" He's like, "Oh, I got it from CVS." And I'm like, "So if I go in our store, there won't be a 5-pack of Miller." He's like, "No." And the security guard's like, "Go have a look." So I'm like, "All right." I go look. Guess what I find? A 5-pack of Miller. Now, when I say 5-pack, originally it's a 6-pack, but since he took one, it's now a 5-pack. So I go out there, I'm like, "So, you're full of it. You stole that from us. And judging by the amount of items that we found on you, I don't believe you." And security guard's like, "Yeah, I don't believe him either." So he's like, No, I stole this from CVS." Okay, yeah, you stole from another store, but guess what? It's still stealing, you stupid idiot. And the security guy's like, "Congratulations, you have possession of a stolen item." Like, don't matter what store you got it or stole it from, it's still stealing. So obviously the security guard took it from him, and we went back. But before we went back, the security guy told him never come back, blah, 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 typical thing to say. Even then, it's like, dude, you're on one leg. How far are you going to get from shoplifting? Like, by the time you, get off past the front door, we're going to know you're stealing. Come on. You only have one leg. How far you think you're going to get? Like, the fact that he said he stole it from another store, I'm like, dude, why would you tell us that? Now we have to confiscate it because it's still a stolen item. You stupid idiot. And then, once we did all that, once that happened, my store manager, well, not my store manager, but my manager, not the store manager, but the manager, was like, "Did you guys, get a picture of them to keep in their files?" And I'm like, I told my manager, I'm like, the guy has one leg. Like, the description's not hard to remember. Come on. He's on one leg. Not to be bogus, it's just fact. Like, the guy has one leg. It's like, it's not gonna be hard to remember. Like, wait a minute, I remember you now. Like, it's not like that. Come on. But it just amazes me that these people exist in their life. Come on, how far you think you're gonna get? And why the fact that you even told us that you stole from another store, you shouldn't have done that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be like those people. Okay? When I say don't be like those people, don't steal at all, don't do nothing. Because it's stupid.